Hooked on Fishing Bass Charters presents Urban Fishing, downtown Orlando.
Good morning. It's Captain and Guide Mark Spencer here with Hooked on Fishing Bass Charters. This morning we're going to go out and do some urban fishing. You can see downtown Orlando right behind us. And it's a nice small lake down here that we spent a little bit of time on. Fished it quite a few times. And we're just going to go fishing today and see if we can find some big fish. And there's some nice fish in here for sure. It can be a tough bite out here. But we're going to go fish some grass edges and do some scoping around. It's been about 3 or 4 months since I've been out on this lake, and the last time I was out here I did not have the active target tool on the boat, so I'm pretty interested in going out here and utilizing that to see what's going out here, swimming around out in the lake. So hopefully we will find some big fish. Stay tuned. Alright, so we're out here and we're going to get to fishing, get the trolling motor down, and I'm going to start just scoping around out here, kind of off the grass edge, and see if we can see anything. Definitely not going to get away from the usual techniques that we've caught a lot of big fish out here using, so we're just going to add in the scope and just continue to fish like we usually would. So there are definitely fish out here. I just hooked and lost the first one, about a 2.5 pounder. We're out in 20 feet of water, and that fish was like just two feet underneath the surface. Just would never be throwing at that fish if you weren't able to see him out there. I'm pretty sure a lot of those great big fish that live in this place are kind of out here hanging out in this open water, chasing this bait around. And we haven't really had the opportunity to really come out here and try to find them out here, these roamers. So I think there's a good chance we find a great big one before the day is over. Well, we're hooked up with a nice fish. And man, that thing just came flying after that, you know. There we go. First fish landed. Not a great big one, but that's at 2 3/4, pushing 3 pounds. Yeah, good first fish of the day. We're gonna get a big one today. I think we're gonna get a real big one. The sun's just coming up, so probably gonna have to get it pretty soon. Oh shit, this is a big one. This is the one right here. This is the one. Stay on. I didn't get a good hook set. Stay on. Stay on. Stay on. Stay on. Stay on. Oh, this is a good one. That one followed it for a long way. Yeah. That's a good one. Real good one. Water so clear. Oh my god, I thought he just come off. Better get the net here just to get it in. Maybe. Not hooked very well. There we go. That's a little more what we're after right there. That one followed it all over the place. Up the water column, down the water column. And, holy cow. Man, when those suckers shake hard, they can be hard to hang on to. Maybe that fish had been tired out. But, yeah, that's a 5-pounder. It's a 5-pounder. Just barely hooked. Barely hooked. Fish stayed on just because he kept that drag light. So, yeah, that's beautiful. Alright. Get a nice release on this one here. Be able to see how clear this water is. Well, them offshore out there in the middle, fish chasing the bait around are awful finicky. Caught and hooked just the one. So we're going to just throw the big worm around down here, up around some grass for a little bit, and then maybe go back out there and try that after we see what's going on up here off these grass edges. Use a little bit of wind. It is flat calm. Well, there's a decent fish. We missed the recording on that one, of course, but Caught that one on big worm, just dragging some grass. So decent fish, 2 3/4 pounds. Back it goes. The open water fish out there on the scope were super finicky, and come back up here and do some of the stuff that we have caught a lot of big fish in the past out here in this lake. So pretty standard stuff. Continue to do this for a little bit longer, and then maybe we'll head back out in the middle of the lake and see if we can fool any of those ones out there. Changed locations on the lake here, and worked out. Oh, just barely hooked. Yeah. Looked pretty good. Fish right there. See if we can find a few more of those. All right, very next cast. Oh, we got one out. There we go, another one. Fish on. Little guy. Little itty bitty guy. Oh my god, he shook off my brand new worm. Kinda love getting one tiny dink off a brand new worm. It's always great. Alright, well, new worm. That one was right up there tight to the dock. And, yeah, you know, there's so much bait out there on that offshore stuff. I think it's just hard to get the fish to pick yours. So just decided to come up here and fish some more isolated targets that maybe these fish are just hiding out on, waiting to ambush something, rather than swimming through balls of bait out there in that deeper water. If you got any buddies up there, that was a terrible cast. Drops off pretty deep right here off this edge. Sitting at about 12 feet. perfect out here. It's just so perfect right now. Well, nope. Our buddy's right there. Keep searching for them bigs. We'll head back out to the middle here probably after we do this for another 15 minutes. Bye. Here we go. That feels like a good fish. That's a good fish. Another one on the worm. Big as I thought he was. I didn't really see the jump. It sounded louder than a 1.5 pounder. Yeah, there's not really anything out here. There's not much for grass to speak of, it's just kind of a slope. And there's it seems like they're hanging out on like that 10 to 12, 13 foot edge of the slope. So that's what we'll keep throwing. Good fish. Hi. Big school out here and 22 feet of water out in the middle of this place. It's just bait all over out here. It's crazy how much bait's out here. It's not a real big one. Yeah, it is quite hard. I need real hard. Oh my god. Oh, please. Well. Yeah. Absolutely gobbled up that minnow. It's been tough out here, I tell you. It's a lot of searching, and there's so much bait that it's hard to wonder why these fish would even eat a artificial bait. They have so much of the real stuff out here. The problem is, once you catch one out of schools, they just kind of scatter all over the place. Here we go. Yeah, there's so many of them down there. So many. Oh, here we go. That thing came flying off the bottom. Unbelievable. Seen that bait came up from 20 feet off the bottom, hit this thing in like 8 feet in a matter of just like 1 second. Little guy, but man, that sure is fun. Watching that deal.
Due to the busy interstate directly next to us, the audio in this part of the video is a bit in and out and slightly unclear. We did our best to edit out background noise and clear it up with minimal success.
There we go. Yeah. Hour and a half.
If we were on a guide trip, we wouldn't be chasing these schools around like I am today. We'd stay spot locked in a general area, fan casting drop shots, and covering water with swim baits. These techniques would give everyone on the boat an equal opportunity to catch fish in the roaming schools.
This looks good. Probably look nice. Yeah, I get a new minnow here that was pretty tore up. So I've been using these Rapala Crush City, the freeloader on this thing. And they work pretty well. Caught quite a few fish with them. But on a scale of 0 to 10 for durability, they're like a 2. They're terrible. They don't last for anything. So, gotta probably try to find an alternative. I don't go through a whole lot of these, but because I don't really use them every time I'm out. But days I do and find some fish to catch, it's like, seems like you're lucky to get 2 fish off one of these things before it's tore up so bad. You know, they don't give them away either. They're like $6 or $7 a package. Oh God! I need to head back though. There we go. Little. No. Yet, inside yet. Maybe not. Ah, good fish. My bait was sitting right in the middle of that school for about 5 seconds before one actually decided to eat it. I mean, it was right in the middle of 20 fish. Oh, yeah, that's a pretty good one. There you go. All right. That school we've been looking for all morning. I almost left before I actually came out here to scope this area out. Still on that school. Pretty good little fish there. Yeah, still pretty good number of them in that school. Hopefully we can just keep them biting for a little bit longer to continue to salvage the grind there the early part of the morning. Minnow. Literally jumping behind the boat right now as I'm trying to get it reframed here. These ones are little. Ones that actually come up and hit the surface are always quite small. Better fish are staying down. Got it hooked up with another one here. Another decent fish. Spitting up bait all over the place on its way up.
It seemed after every catch it would take me 2 to 5 minutes to relocate the school of fish. They were anywhere from 20 to 50 yards from where they just were.
know, fun to catch. Most likely not gonna pull a great big one out of any of these schools, but it's all right. Basically right under me now. Oh, basically still after it. There we go. Got that time. Right under the boat. Right straight down. Vertical jiggy for bass. Uh-oh. Yeah. Holy cow. Angry. Yeah. You're too slow to lip them. They shake that minnow off every single time. I think we got 2 fish out of that one, so it's about average. That was the last color of that one. That was been green shad. This package here, the new package, is gizzard shad, which is basically the same. Just a little different, I guess. Oh, missed it. There we go. On that one. Fish. Oh, he come off. I looked away. That was about a 3-pounder. Well, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Call that a day. You know, it was a bit of a grinder. We caught the one fish early there, scoping around, then caught the big one doing the same. That got real slow. You know, then we went back and dragged the worm around and caught 4 or 5 fish in that other location on the lake. And then, we landed on the school out here at the end, which kind of saved the day. And that was a lot of fun. So, kind of a typical day out here. You know, quite a while in between some whites, and then you can land on a good group of them and have a lot of fun. So, let's go ahead and wrap it up. Until next time.